Hello there, welcome to another video on another private server. I think this is the 5th server I've joined this year. That's insane! This server is CPPS.Fun. Now, I was recommended this server around a week ago by this person, which, judging by, they say, my CPPS when it opens, it means I think they're the owner of the game. I gladly agreed to it. And here we are a week later. Thankfully, as you can see, I already have an account. I did the entire process off camera, so I didn't have to do it on here. Now, the reason why my color looks so bright is mainly for one reason. Specifically when creating an account. When choosing your color, it's actually done a bit differently. So let's just say, for example, we click this. It comes up with the little color grid thing, right? Well, that's exactly how you had to do it. It comes up with the little color thing that you have to choose. So, say for example, we did this, for example. See, that's what I had to do to choose a color. That can explain why my penguin is very bright. And actually, while we're here, let's actually go ahead and actually do that. You see, this is very similar to other servers that we were on not that long ago. Remember when we did this nonsense not long ago in CPPS.LOL? Yeah, we're kind of doing something like this again. And if we move the screen up just a bit higher, we can actually see that we have the name glow and everything. So I think what I might do is I might change that to yellow like everything else. And then the this will probably be blue. Wait, sorry, I gotta do it down here specifically. And then we can do that. There we go. And hopefully everything will work out in my favor, hopefully. Okay, I think we got everything set. So basically what we just did was do the whole name color thing. Like some of these other people right here. And hey, there's the person I just mentioned earlier. What a coincidence. Also, yes, I did buy yellow just to kind of like test it out a bit, and apparently it stays the same. Also, I think that there is the add all command in this game, so let's see if that's legit. That should work. Yep, that worked just fine. Also, holy frick, this is fast as heck! Good lord! Well, for one, I will obviously be putting on this. I mean, it looks nice. It really does, actually. I think this looks quite nice, personally. Anyway, so obviously we can adjust the speed a bit. Let's see how that works. Oh, okay, cool. So that's how that works. So we can explore around this place. Thankfully, since obviously, you know, I adjusted the speed, we can get through these rooms very quick. As you can see. Okay, maybe not there. I did hear this game's still technically an alpha/beta, so there are going to be a lot of bugs that they are going to have to fix later on. I also did hear later on they're going to add the AS3 rooms, which is actually pretty cool. So we'll definitely see that in the future. But it's still nice to see these rooms regardless. Wait a second, guys, I just realized we could customize the player card as well. And not to mention, we also have some outfits that we could save. Just for the record, we are going to go ahead and change this. I think this should hopefully be adjusted. So hopefully that'll fix that. And then we'll probably do blue on that one too. And pray that it all worked in my favor. Nice! Nice! Okay, so it did work. Good. Good to know that that works. Oh wait, and we can change the hue color. Pretty cool, am I right? Hey, let's go! Let's go, dude. That's cool, that's cool. Okay. So we can change this, I think, to yellow if we wanted. Only if we wanted to, of course. I think that works. Let's see how that looks. Nice! I think that looks very, very nice. I think I'm already looking nice on this game. Yeah, I think I've decked myself out pretty well. Very nice, I had to admit. Oh, hold on, guys. I was actually able to readjust the penguin color so I don't always look like that. Okay, that is good to know. Okay, cool. Nice. We were able to slightly fix it. Let me get it to the right color. Okay, I think this is the best we're gonna get. Honestly, it looks pretty accurate. I'll keep it. Honestly, that previous yellow, I think it was a little too bright. Alright, what else can we do in this game? Oh, so we can adjust everything else here. Okay, let's see what this does. Hold on. Let's see what happens when we adjust this by chance. See what happens. Let's see. Wait, guys, I think I just figured out what this is meant to mean. So, say for example, we put on these right here, you may realize they changed to orange. You know, like if we put on like certain items like this, you may notice they're now orange. So it specifically refers to like certain feed items. I think the rest of them will probably get updated eventually. But for now, I think these look really cool personally. Anyway, well, now that that's been successfully clarified, what else can we do? Well, we can practically adjust the rest of these practically. Like, we can practically just address the rest of these personally. Like, I could do all of this. I think everything would work out just fine. See? Look at that. See? Everything is updated now. Let's put on a neck item, for example. Let's see. Try this, or maybe we can try... Actually, anything. See? I think that's what it's meant to mean, like, specific items get changed color if you do it in a certain color, to be exact. So, that's cool. But it makes me question, where the heck have I seen this before? That's right, Penguin Oasis. Do you remember the amount of customizable things in that game? This is bringing back memories of that, and I'm all for it. I love messing around with stuff like that, especially back then in that game. So all this customizability really brings that back. Yeah, no, you can test out practically everything. And like, it all works out just fine. So say for example, we did this, for example, for the face item. Let's try a face item, for example. Let's see. Anything will work at this point. Anything will work. Say, it's basically that. So, yep, now that you get basically the entire premise, well, I think that's everything. At least from what I can see. Okay, well, I may or may not have forgotten about this, but... let's test that quick. Whoa, that sure definitely did something. Look at that, man. Look at that. That's cool. Oh, I should mention that you can add all the items in-game. Oh, and I did adjust the speed a little, so we can go slightly faster, too, so... That's something you should keep in mind, too. Seriously, man, this is really bringing me back to, like, Oasis. Seriously, man, that server was amazing back then. Like, having all these features here really brings that back. And again, I'm all for it. I love stuff like this. So yeah, I think we've covered practically everything. Oh, wait, you also can adjust the flat color, too. So, don't forget that. You can do that, too. So, say, for example, we just did that. And then say if we put on a background, for example, it'll make it look like that. That's just random examples. So yeah, I think we've covered everything. And I think for real this time. If you do go in here, the gift shop's practically non-existent. But there is this catalog here for some reason. I don't think it makes sense considering, you know, we already have every single item. But it's here anyway. But yeah. Like I said though, I think we've covered everything. Also, that message you just saw will pop up every single time you log into the game. I should mention that. Okay, what the heck is everybody just doing here? Oh hey, we got somebody here. Good to see people here. Oh, and he is literally just telling me about the AS free rooms. I'm already aware of this. But yeah, I think that wraps it all up. Yeah, I think that's gonna wrap everything up for now. I will definitely be sure to make another video on this server when more stuff is added. So, yeah, I'll see you next time.